Guys, we rugged the usual space problems. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Good gas. That was Xeneroto.
100%. Yeah, I'm trying to invite Theo. Please share the space so they can find us again. In the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, I completely lost the sound, but the space was still running. So okay, let's see. I invited Theo again. Let's wait a couple of minutes.
First time he dumps us in the middle of something. Usually it's done in the first minutes. I don't know why that happened today. Maybe X doesn't like me. I don't know.
Also, in the very first space we had with World Mobile, it ragged. I see Theodore joined, so let me invite him to speak.
Yes, yes, that would be nice. I guess this is OdyC Space with Palmyra number 2. So where were we? We shall prevail.
I think Todori, did you? I think you answered the question about regulations.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. I think you answered the question about the regulations. Is there anything you want to add?
The only thing that I want to add is the fact that, all the small farmers right now, either in Europe or outside of Europe, with this kind of regulations, they're essentially not going to be able to adapt to them and essentially go out of business. Like, that's going to be the reality of things because,
Yes.
who thinks that a small farmer, a medium-sized farmer can spin up their own traceability systems or applications within the next 3 to 4 months. I think no one, right?
That's exactly my next question. So this regulation almost exclude the small producers. Okay, they generate oligopolies, let's say. So to help the small producers, which are the tools that Palmyra offers to help them overcome these challenges? Would you like to elaborate on this? Thodoris?
And Theodoris just became a listener only. So with the magic from Kostas, we should be able to bring him up again. So he
I
can.
invited again. But let's see. Okay.
Oh, it is yours. This space is yours. So, would you like to repeat the question, or you heard it, Thodoris?
If you don't mind, please do it once again.
Yes. So, I totally understand that this regulation almost exclude the small producers, right? It's about, I think it's helpful for the big monopolies or oligopolies. So Palmyra offers them a solution, but I would like to hear more about the solution. If you want to elaborate on this, explain us what are the tools that Palmyra offers to these small producers.
So I guess I will start with the most basic one, which is for them to start being compliant. right? So in order for them to be compliant, they're going to need the traceability solution. And this is where we're building the modules right now, even though we do have some ready to go. But I'm just saying that we're building all the different ones. So for example, honey is different than the cocoa supply chain, is different than the olive oil supply chain, the coffee, the rubber, palm oil, and whatnot. So we're in the process of building all of those different workflows. We have a dedicated team that is building this as we speak right now. And if you are on the Palmyra Partners workshops, you have actually seen some of that cool stuff that we've been doing behind the scenes. But yes, essentially we're mapping out all of the different supply chains right now, and we're building essentially all the traceability solutions for each of those industries. Right now we have honey, the honey one is ready, the olive oil one is ready, and we're also finalizing the cocoa supply chain. And after that, we're going to go to coffee, and then to palm oil, to livestock, and make sure that we cover all of those EUDR commodities. So that's the one thing. And the way that people and small farmers can actually join and start using Palmyra Trace is that they only have a monthly subscription that they're going to have to pay, and they will be able to get access to all of those different features. There's 3 different packages for them to choose from: a basic one, that they can get a basic workflow, or if they want to have a customizable one, or that we also have the enterprise grade ones. So with that being said, people can just come on and get a monthly subscription and onboard their farmers and essentially start mapping out their whole supply chain and tracking it. So that's the one. The second thing is that as soon as their product are traceable, we also have a Palmyra platform. As we said, Palmyra Connect, the B2B, and we also have the B2C, which is the Palmyra Express side of things. So they have different options to either sell to other wholesalers and buyers from all around the world, or to sell their products into the consumers from all around the world, even though right now they are only for North America on Palmyra Express side of things. So I guess these are the tools that they can use right now for these specific question you asked me, right? So they can be compliant, and they can also have these different solutions. As we've discussed in the very beginning, we also have Palmyra Endeavor, which is another product that they can use later when it's up and running. So they can do some crowdfunding to organize their operations and whatnot. Again, as we mentioned in the very beginning. But again, that's going to be coming later down the road, and it will have nothing to do with the regulation and compliance side of things.
Okay, so you said that you are preparing for specific products. So, what are the products of choice right now, and what are the criteria that you choose them, and how do you plan enriching them in the future?
Yeah, that's a very, very good question. So I guess I'll answer with 2 different ways. In the very beginning, when we first started building our solutions, I'll say definitely for the first year and a half, we would actually, we were in the tea industry. And we were, giving these kind of solutions to tea farmers, starting from Sri Lanka, and now we're in quite a few different countries in Southeast Asia. With that being said, one of the things that we came to realize is the fact that there's 2 different categories, very broadly speaking right now, right? But there's 2 different categories of people that we speak to. It's the people that, see this solution as something really cool, something that is very, very interesting. But at the end of the day, it's a nice to have for them, right? They're not going to go out of business if they don't have the traceability for the product. For example, if you are a watermelon producer in Greece, right? Do you need to have traceability of your watermelons? Like, are you gonna go out of business if you don't have traceability of your watermelons? I don't think so, right? It's a nice to have solution. Oh, it'd be cool to have traceability on my watermelons. But again, no one is going to go out of business if they don't have that traceability on the watermelon. So again, this is a nice to have category. Oh my God, it'd be really, really cool to have traceability on that beer, right? Like you can say that for pretty much everything. But essentially, what you can do is you can, you can find these categories that it's a must-have for them to have traceability, and this is the people that the commodities or the farmers that are in this kind of supply chains, as we discussed earlier. And let me just mention them again, just so you can write them down. So it's the EUDR commodities. This is how I like to call them. Even though a lot of people actually call them like that, especially on LinkedIn. But it's the EUDR commodities, which is 7 right now. And these numbers are going to go higher as the time goes by. So they start with cocoa, with coffee, livestock, rubber, soybeans, palm oil. I think I'm missing one right now. Soybeans, rubber, palm oil, coffee, cocoa, livestock. Anyways, there's one more. For some reason now it's slipping my head. But these are the 7 commodities. Well, 6 I mentioned, but there's one more. 7 commodities for the.
It is the tea. It's the tea.
No tea, no tea. Tea is not in the EUDR commodities. No. Okay, let me count them. Coffee, cocoa, livestock, rubber, palm oil, soybeans. Anyway, there's one more that I'm missing right now. I can't remember which one it is. But these are the must-have commodities. So focusing on these commodities right now, and specifically right now, we're focusing heavily on the cocoa supply chain and industry. These are people that actually are dying for these kind of solutions. So this is where we're focusing right now, because again, they are going to go out of business. This is no, oh, it's a cool thing for me to have. I'll go out of business if I don't have this kind of solution. So this is why we're focusing in these commodities right now. That doesn't mean that we exclude all the rest. It's just that the conversations are a lot easier to have instead of trying to convince somebody that produces oregano or thyme right now, and you're trying to tell them, oh, your oregano needs traceability. Yes, it does, right? It does. But do they think that it does right now? No, because again, it's not a must-have for them. But very soon it will be.
So the EUDR will include more products in the future, if I get it right.
100%. This is just the beginning.
Okay, beautiful answer. So let's talk about Palmyra Partners. That's a beautiful project. I mean it, and I'm very excited. So it's Palmyra Partners is about training people to inform producers how to get on board. Please tell us more about it. If it's going to be a second phase for more people that are interested in the future, and if you plan having something like that, but for the wholesalers and the retailers, the people that sell the commodities, if there is any plan about it.
I will say that there's huge plans for everything that's happening on the sharing economy side of things. So the very, very first steps that we've taken for, the Palm DAO and essentially all these big sharing economy that, people can join within our ecosystem is essentially, it started from a lot of different reasons. But I'll give you I guess the main ones, which is, I've been in the World Mobile ecosystem since its inception, and I've been very, very good friends with the whole founding team essentially. And we've had a lot of different conversations from the spaces to private conversation and whatnot. And I came to realize that this sharing economy model that the guys have put together has actually a lot of merit. It's actually very, 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 very smart. Because one of the big differences between Web 2 and Web 3 is the community, is the people. Right, back in the, like, before Web3 comes around, we had the fan clubs, or we had, you know, this kind of communities that been built around, I don't know, around a singer, around a football team, around whatever, right? But it's the very first time that we've seen communities being built around companies and projects, right? So, you know, this has been something that I was thinking, and I saw identified early on within when I was in the crypto space. But again, I didn't really know what that meant. With that being said, though, you know, starting being in the World Mobile ecosystem and starting building the Palmyra ecosystem as well, we came to a conclusion that, you know, there was a huge bottleneck, and that bottleneck was that if we really wanted to be a global company, we needed to have, you know, people all around the world, in every single country, right? Office in every single country. You know, and that's something that's definitely not doable. I mean, you gotta be a multi-billion-dollar company to accomplish that. And yeah, most likely, maybe at some point, we're gonna get there in 5-10 years, but we're not there right now. And I don't think we're ever going to be there, to be honest with you, but whatever. So what we said is that, hey, we have a community. How could we incentivize the community to actually become a part of our ecosystem, a part of our team, essentially, and help us help them? And the reason why I say help us help them, and at the same time we all help each other and we grow our ecosystem, is because since we've started this company, we've got so many messages. Oh, I have these friends that are, you know, growing, I don't know, tomatoes. Oh, I have these friends here that they grow tobacco. Oh, I have these friends that they do cocoa. What can we do with all of those friends? There's too many friends all around the world, right? So this is where we're like, hey, you have friends? Hey, do you like what we do? And, you know, you understand our vision and you would like to be a part of it. And at the same time, you know, we give you some really good incentives. So, you know, hopefully if you want, at some point, you can either have this as your side job, or even at some point it can be your main job, right? Trying and onboard people and users within our ecosystem. Either that's on the buyer side of things, either that's on the producer side of things with co-ops, aggregator facilities and whatnot, or either that's with, you know, getting us in touch with exporters or importers even, or different regulators, whatever have you, right? This is something that, you know, we wanted to put together to start a sharing economy, and essentially empower all of our community members that want to be a part of this, give them the right tools, the right education, the right sales collateral, the right marketing collateral, the right training, sales tactics, you name it. You know, so they can have everything that they need and all the information that they need to go and do exactly that. So this is where the Palmyra Partners Program came about, is because we really wanted to start training people, give these the same information and knowledge that we have in our heads, be able to give it to everybody else from the community, so they can, you know, in their own turn, go and do the same with the people that they know. And then, you know, these people that they know will do the same with the people that they know. You know, and word of mouth is the biggest, in my opinion, is the you know, I guess biggest, I don't know how to say it, sales tactic. I don't know how to really, you know, put it together. But word of mouth is the you know, most important one. And I think by doing that, it's gonna be slow. It's not gonna be something that is gonna happen very fast. But the more you do it, the more you show up every Wednesday on our workshops. You know, and please, you guys can you know, testify for that. But like, you know, we give so much information every Wednesday, every week, that I'm even impressed. I'm like, oh my God, like we covered some really cool stuff today. So again, having this kind of programs is a way from us, you know, giving that knowledge that we have, that I have in my head, and all of us have in our heads, like put it in your heads. And at the same time, we'll learn from that process as well, right? Like, guys, I'm telling you, I've never really, you know, done any workshops or webinars in my life. This is the very first workshop that I, quote unquote, teach, right? There's definitely a lot of things for me to learn from all of this as well. But essentially, it's a way for us to give our knowledge to you and all the tools that you need, so you can go and create different opportunities for yourself and for your friends, your local community, the people that you know, or the people that you will meet at some point, and they might be interested for the solutions that we're building. So that's that. And to answer your question around if there's going to be second cohorts, there's going to be a lot more cohorts. So actually, what we're doing right now with the workshops that I do is that we record everything, as you guys have seen. And all of those recordings already the marketing team has got, and they have broken them down into smaller lessons. And there's going to be a website that some of you know about, and some of you will find out about this coming week, because we're going to finally make an announcement about it. And that on that website, there's going to be another tab in a couple of months from now where it's going to be called Palmyra Academy. And every single one of you will be able to go online on that website and sign up, take the courses, get certified, get your email signature and everything else, and all the collateral that you need, from decks to different marketing material that you can post on your social media. And we're going to make it in a way that is going to be very, very easy. It's going to be fun. And at the same time, you will be able to learn things about our ecosystem and how you can go on board people and users from your local area. I'm just gonna have to give a quick mention and say that I will have to jump very, very quick. So maybe we can have a last question, but I'll have to drop after that. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. That's it from me. That was an exceptional answer. That's the essence of Web3, in my opinion. I like your projects of Palmyra Partners very much. And I'm going to pass the mic to Elias. Goodbye from me.
Theo, you are unstoppable. If you allow me the term, Mr. Telecoms is utilizing effectively and efficiently. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for, we appreciate everybody's time. We want to keep this in less than an hour. So my question is, where do you see the platform going? And before I ask you, is there anything we did not ask you and you would like to share? That's it for me.
Thank you. Well, there's a lot of things that I haven't covered. For example, there's a lot of things. We've done a partnership with the University of Amsterdam, and we actually had the cohort of students that came out that I think we had 5 or 6 students that have worked on the case study that we did in Zambia with the traceability of honey. And there were some really cool videos that came out a few days ago about it. If you guys want to check out all the things that we do with the University of Amsterdam, and there's actually a lot more universities that we're speaking with right now. And there's a lot of other departments from the University of Amsterdam that they're very, very interested in the things that we do. Hopefully there's going to be more universities that will care, and some universities from Greece actually that we can go and do a collaboration with, and essentially showcase a real world use case of blockchain in the agriculture space. We've been having a lot of cool events that are happening all around the world. We are going to be going to Rare Evo also in Vegas in the beginning of August. Where are we going is an amazing question. There's going to be in about a week, maybe not this week though, the next one. There's a really cool video that we've recorded that showcases exactly how we're using the blockchain, the Cardano blockchain, for our traceability protocol. How are we mapping things out, just so we can start getting people to understand more and more and more how Web 2 and Web 3 are getting connected within our systems and our protocols. I think that's going to be very, very good for people to start, understanding a lot more. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of great news that are coming in the second half of the
Great,
year.
great, great. That's good to hear. With this and being cautious of everybody's time, I pass it back to Kostas so we can close this space. From my side, thank you very much for sharing your know-how, your ideas, your passion, and your enthusiasm, and we much appreciated your time.
Thank you for all your question, Spartan, John, and Ilya, and Costa.
Right. Thank you very much, Theo. We have been going on for a little bit more than an hour now. Is there any last closing remarks that you would like to mention, or we
I just
just?
want to say a big thank you to every single one of you. And like I mentioned in the beginning, I love everything that OdyC DAO is doing. Please keep doing it. Please keep showing up. And let's make Greece great again. Because we definitely need it. Take care, guys.
Is that a statement?
No, it's not. There's no statements.
That's great. Thank you very much, Theo. Thank you for taking the time and for sharing all this information and some alpha. It's been a very interesting discussion. Thank you very much. Don't forget to follow our X account and our social media. Theo, where can people reach you or Palmyra if they want to contact?
Feel free to just message me on Twitter or message me. Feel free to email me at theodore.morisis@zengate.global. I'll be more than happy to see your email, and just give me a couple of days. I'll definitely get back to you, though. Thank you so much,
Thank you
guys.
very much. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening or day, depending on where you are located. Thank you very much. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye bye.